Hello everyone, this is Taff's Words, and this is going to be what I'm going to call reality. And unfortunately, for those of us who went to Plymouth, and even those of you who looked at the highlights or had to listen to on the radio or watch, probably Jeff Stelling going on about, hey, well, yeah, Newport County are going to go down instead of my beloved Hartlepool. It was a big reality check, really, wasn't it? I mean, they were rampant, Plymouth. We were clueless. But the thing is, what's most important now is that we cannot dwell on that result. We have to let that one go over our heads and continue as we would have done if the next game was going to be the one after we beat Yeovil 1-0. Plymouth cannot be on our minds. It didn't cost us anything in the way of points and the difference between getting out of relegation and being in, but it did cost us a bit on goal difference. But at the end of the day, Hartlepool can drop the goal difference quite easily. I believe there's only 4 goals in it, so it's not something that we should overthink at the moment. We just carry on as normal. We got players coming back. We got Labardi back and O'Brien back for definite, and then obviously if the likes of who am I thinking of now? Scott Bennett and Pipe. If the likes of them are going to be okay for Saturday, then we're going to be fine. We're going to have a good squad to pick from. Yeah, personally, I think Accrington in form, an outside shot of playoffs, which is quite mad because 10 games ago we were seeing them as relegation rivals, and now playoffs. I think there's something like 12 teams that can make the playoffs. It's absolutely mental. There's 4 points between, I think between 5th place and 12th or something like that. 5th place and 12th, 13th. There's like 4 points in it, so there's so many teams that can actually nick the playoffs right at the end. And Accrington and Carlisle, unfortunately, are 2 of those teams. So they are going to be fighting for a playoff spot. But Exeter are fighting for a playoff spot, and we've done them over. So we've got the wins in us. I think Plymouth, it was just one of those games, and let it go over your head. Forget about it. We go on, and like I said, reality, yes, reality is we're in a relegation scrap and a promotion team stuffed us. But reality is also the fact that we've still won 5 in 9. 5 in 9, and it basically means that we are in playoff form ourselves. So that's the one thing we've got to remember. If we think Accrington, they're going for playoffs, we're in playoff form. Carlisle are not in playoff form. They look like they may miss out on the playoffs. So we can go to Carlisle with a bit of, not so much expectation, but at least a bit of hope. At least a bit of, we can go up here and know that we're capable of getting a result there. I think we're capable of beating Accrington. We've beaten them once already this season. They may feel we owe them one, but hey, we may feel we owe Plymouth one. These things, they don't just work out the way you can script them. You can script them as well as you want, but absolutely nothing this season has gone according to the script for us. So by scripting things and throwing omens into it, it's absolutely meaningless. End of the day, 22 players have got to kick a football about the pitch, and nothing outside of ability, fitness, tactics, nothing outside of that is going to have any effect on the game. So we can't look at omens. We've got to look at we're doing well at the moment. We have got goals in the team. We've got clean sheets in the team, and we're capable of getting the wins. 2 wins does it for us, I think. If Cheltenham can be pulled back into it by next week, so we beat Accrington, Cheltenham lose, we then pull them back into it because they're back in within two points of it. So when them and Hartlepool fight it out, and if we can get at least a point up in Carlisle, we put the destiny, our own destiny, in our own hands against the one team that doesn't have anything to play for in the last game of the season, other than a bit of pride. In the day, they were relegation candidates, Notts County, and they pulled themselves out of it. They got frig all to play for. We are fighting for our lives. So if you're a betting man, you're going to put the money on us to beat Notts County if we're in contention of staying up on the last day. So it's so much in our favour. But the more you talk about it, you end up developing all these different scenarios. Oh, but if this happens, it'll go like this. Oh, but then if this happens, it'll go like this. You have to take it a game at a time. And the next game is Accrington. And we can beat Accrington. So let's not think about Carlisle right now. Let's not think about Notts County right now. Think about Accrington at home on Saturday. Let's think about getting as many people there as possible, like we did with Yeovil. Let's make sure we don't have a position where people are walking away because they can't get a ticket before kick-off. We've got to make sure that. And people have got to realise, right before kick-off, who leaves it until 10 minutes before kick-off to go and get a ticket anyway? Get your ticket, get it sorted, go for a pint, walk over, scan in, go and watch the game. Don't leave it so late. Don't allow yourself into the position where you're going to be queuing outside for ages. People who go on a regular basis must realise that Newport is actually showing that it wants a Football League team. It's actually turning up a little bit late, but better late than never. People in Newport are turning out in their numbers to come and support County to help keep us in the Football League. So you got to realise this. Obviously get your ticket sorted out sooner rather than later. But anyway, I can't tell people what to do. You're going to turn up whatever time you want to go and get your ticket, and that's not the important thing. It's about getting in that ground, making the noise, and being the 12th man for them. And any time we hear it, the difference in an atmosphere makes. So the people who'd rather stand there with their thumb at their ass, well, one thumb at their ass, one thumb in their gob, do not realise what a little bit of vocal support can do as a difference. You sing, the person next to you sings, and then the person next to him sings. All of a sudden, the entire Hazel Terrace is singing, then the entire North Terrace is singing, and then the entire Hazel stand is singing. And then you've got that cauldron of noise. And I tell you something, I can't imagine what that must feel like when you're on the pitch and you can feel it coming from the fans, and that they just give you that little bit extra. And they say this. They're not going to lie. If the noise does nothing for them, then they're not going to urge you to sing for them. So we need you to bring it, as well as the players. We've got to get them over that line, and we can make all the difference. I'm telling you now, So people might take the piss out of what we do in the Amber Army group, or County Choir, as people still call us. You might take the piss out of it. You might look at us and think, oh, who the fuck do you think they are? We had atmosphere before them. I was like, right, and we stopped singing. Where the hell does the atmosphere come from then? People who start a chant, if we can hear it from the distance, we pick up on it and we join in. So what's stopping people joining in with us? Those who say that we don't do the older chants enough, I think you'll find that we do. So join in with the older chants by all means, but give the new chants a chance. The new chants a chance. Yeah. So, all I know is that we got to do our bit. The players will do their bit, and I'm still sticking with my prediction. We're staying up. I really, really, truly believe it. Like I felt we could have got to Anfield. I never truly believed we would. People might feel we could stay up. Some may not truly believe we can. On this occasion, I truly believe we will stay up. So I'm on that stance. Say Plymouth will go over our heads. We'll forget about it. Move on to Accrington at home. And at the moment, I feel we've got used to playing on their pitch. Other people haven't. So, we're in a position where we're going to be using it to our advantage now. But like I say, reality. Yeah, we've seen reality. We know we know where we are. We know what we're doing. The reality is, we were 11 points behind not too long ago. We're now only 1. That is the reality of it. So, if we don't do it, we can be proud of ourselves. If we do it, it's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be a great last day of the season. So, thanks again for watching, guys. I'm going to call it there. Keep the belief, guys. Just really keep it. I really believe we're doing it. And I need all of you to do it too. And all of you to bring it when we play Accrington on Saturday. Got to make that noise. Right then. Thanks again for watching, guys. And come on the county.